Northwest just debuted a new finger piercing. North's Instagram has been popping off, and I love that she's out here just not giving me you know what. And she forewarned us because last month she posted a video saying this is for everyone that's mad over a finger piercing. She said, remember this? Remember when y'all were hating on me because I got a dermal piercing in my finger? Well, I hate to break it to the haters, but y'all are motivators for the Northwest. Because not only did she do these iconic nails with piercings in them, this is so good, dropped a beat over on her Instagram story, and if you zoom into the top, the music is titled.
So it looks like Kim Kardashian is feeling the pressure as her daughter Northwest is growing up way too fast. And she's only 12. Can you believe it? North has been stepping out and doing her own thing lately, and everyone is definitely noticing, both on social media and at home. North has been serving up some seriously bold and creative vibes that everyone is buzzing about. In a recently dropped track, she's said to rap about finger piercings and the whole tattoo vibe, which totally got everyone talking. Kanye West has always been all about that self-expression vibe, but insiders are spilling the tea that Kim is looking to hit the brakes and keep things more age-appropriate. So here's the scoop. Insiders are saying that Kim is really stepping up her game by setting some solid boundaries. She's on a mission to find that perfect balance while still cheering on North's creative vibes. Kanye, who's always been vocal about his love for his kids, is reportedly being super careful about how much North is in the public eye and the rapid pace of fame. Being the firstborn in one of the most famous families on the planet, North definitely attracts more attention than her cousins, and it's said that this spotlight brings its own set of challenges. So there are whispers going around that Kim might be considering changing her kid's last name, since Kanye switched his up. Some folks think it's all about letting the kids carve out their own identities. Interesting, right? So, fans are totally buzzing about North hanging out with Kanye and his wife Bianca over Christmas. It's got everyone wondering how the co-parenting situation is really working out right now. Sources are spilling the tea that Kim and Kanye are all about keeping things stable and structured for their kids, even with everyone keeping an eye on them. So here's the scoop. It seems that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's little ones might not be hanging out with their dad as much just yet. Probably because they're still pretty young. So here's the scoop. Insiders are saying that the way they remember things and their bond might not quite match up with North's perspective. After all, she's the oldest and has experienced a totally different phase of the family's journey. So it seems North went through a phase where Kanye was all about family vibes and self-improvement, and some folks think that's why their connection looks tighter than ever. That early exposure probably played a big role in how tight-knit they are now, especially when you look at her younger siblings who had a much more low-key upbringing. The online chatter is still buzzing, especially with all the whispers about Kim possibly thinking about switching up her kids' last names. So one commenter totally spilled the tea, saying they just can't picture Kim ditching the name Northwest. They highlighted how iconic and recognizable it has become worldwide. Some people are wondering if North might actually want to hold on to it since it ties back to the legacies of both her parents. Social media users are spilling the tea on the Kardashian family name once again. So some fans are totally spilling the tea that all the Kardashian-Jenner kids might just rock their mom's last name, considering how iconic that name is in the pop culture scene. Someone spilled some tea about Kim, saying she once had a moment of concern that her brother Rob could be the last one to keep the Kardashian name alive. Regardless of what North's last name might be down the line, fans are totally on the same page that her unique vibe and presence will always shine through. Her name is totally iconic right now, especially with all the buzz online about North diving into the music scene. Check out my hand-style outro with a piercing twist. So, Northwest is totally dropping a new song called Piercing on My Hand. Can you believe it? Totally iconic, no cap. Honestly, as someone who skips the jewelry, I'm totally here for this. Honestly, it's such a vibe not having to remove my rings every single time I self-jam. I totally think she's onto something here. Honestly, I can't stop wondering when North is finally going to drop her first album. I'm totally ready to have Piercing on My Hand on repeat, all day long. David spilled the tea saying, Fans and commentators are totally divided on this one, especially since North is just 12 and already dropping music. Word on the street is she teamed up with her dad, Kanye West, for a track called Piercing on My Hand. Meanwhile, while Kanye's fanbase is all hyped, insiders suggest Kim Kardashian is a bit more wary about her daughter getting so much spotlight at such a young age. The track is said to feature lyrics that North penned or drew inspiration from, highlighting themes of style, self-expression, and confidence. She talks about daring fashion statements, self-reliance, and artistic flair, and fans say it really resonates on a personal level for someone so young. Some of the lyrics hit hard, like Piercing on My Hand, while the other hand's all about those bands. No friends, just filters, and trust me, you wouldn't get it. It's a vibe that a lot of people online see as her way of making her mark. Social media was buzzing with discussions about whether the piercing referenced in the song was actually real or just a creative choice. So, it turns out North has been playing around with some fashion accessories that totally channel her dad's edgy vibe. And honestly, that's just added more spice to the whole discussion. She totally called it out in her lyrics, leaving fans buzzing about whether this is just a fun phase or the first hints of a future in the spotlight. People are totally divided on this one. Some fans are totally vibing with the song, calling it playful, artistic, and expressive, while others are raising eyebrows, wondering if she's maturing too quickly in the glaring spotlight. Yet, insiders in the music scene highlight that a lot of celebrity offspring dive into creative pursuits from a young age, particularly in families with strong ties to the entertainment world. So, it looks like North has decided to spice things up a bit by adding a second decorative piercing. Fans are totally here for it, saying it really shows off her unique style and her adventurous spirit when it comes to fashion. Love to see it. The buzz around North's creative moves is definitely heating up, whether it's just a fleeting moment or something more lasting. The online chatter is only getting louder. Some people are totally buzzing about whether this is age appropriate, while others think it's just North having fun with fashion, but in a safe and guided way. Her latest track and fearless vibe are totally making waves on social media, and everyone is tuning in to see if this music collab will blossom into something real or just be another chapter in the life of one of Hollywood's hottest young stars. So, the internet is buzzing about North's latest fashion statements and those rumored piercings. Reactions are all over the place, with fans and parents weighing in with their thoughts. So, some people are saying that a couple of the outfits in those pics, especially from that bridge shoot, might just be using temporary or clip-on accessories instead of anything permanent. Just saying. Some folks are convinced that a few of the pieces might actually be the real deal, and honestly, that doubt has everyone talking non-stop. Social media is buzzing with hot takes on how much freedom a 12-year-old should really have when it comes to their style and self-expression. So one user was totally shocked, they didn't see it coming that someone so young would be all about those piercings. Meanwhile, others were reminiscing about their own childhood vibes and how fashion just keeps evolving, These reactions have sparked a whole new conversation about what it's like to raise kids in the spotlight and how celebrity kids navigate life with all that attention on them. So here's the latest scoop. There are some fresh reports about North making a quick appearance on Instagram. Intriguing, right? So it looks like an account popped up under her name, and people are totally buzzing about whether she meets the age requirements for the platform. Drama alert. So Instagram's rules are pretty clear that you need to be at least 13 to have an account, right? This has got everyone buzzing about how this account might have been run. Interesting, huh? Shortly after, the account seemed to vanish, with whispers suggesting it was a mutual choice by Kim Kardashian and her daughter, likely to dodge any more attention. The drama unfolds as everyone weighs in, and all eyes are glued to see what North will do next. So, here's the scoop. Sources close to the family are saying that Kim Kardashian jumped in after noticing all the buzz and comments blowing up around North's posts. So it looks like Kim is feeling the heat from the online world. Sources are saying it got a bit too much for her, especially considering her daughter's age. With that famous last name, the scrutiny is just off the charts. So West totally skipped out on joining Instagram. Instagram has finally joined the party. Hey, it's TA here, the mastermind behind a six-figure creative agency. Heading into December, we're dropping our first IG carousel from the Northwest Coast. It's a whole vibe. It's all about the vibe. It's totally a vibe. Short captions, little text, but those question marks and grills? They scream pure, unfiltered self-expression. This isn't presented like a big celebrity reveal. It's presented as a form of cultural expression. Okay, let's take a closer look and see what's in the bio. It looks like this page is under parental supervision. That's super crucial. In just a few hours, Northwest racks up hundreds of thousands of followers. And within days, that number skyrockets into the millions. Totally gets it. Northwest is totally 12. So here's the scoop. The choice to deactivate the account was supposedly all about giving North some much-needed privacy and protecting her from that intense online pressure. Interesting, right? So there are some whispers going around that Kanye West is a bit worried too. He thinks his daughter might be a tad too young for all that non-stop public attention and the chatter that comes with it. So here's the scoop. Insiders are saying that both parents are really working hard to find that sweet spot between letting their kid be creative and making sure they're all good on the well-being front. As the drama unfolds, it's clear that Kim and Kanye are all about prioritizing North, making sure she navigates life in the glaring spotlight with care. Once the account was said to be taken down, fans quickly started buzzing with theories about what actually went down behind the curtain. So there's this buzz going around that Kim might be trying to hit pause on North's skyrocketing online fame until she's a bit older. But then again, some folks are saying it's just a quick fix to calm down all the media frenzy that popped up around her posts. Interesting, right? Insiders are saying that Kim was totally blindsided by how fast everything blew up online. Every outfit, lyric, and caption was totally under the microscope within hours, cranking up the pressure around the whole situation. Sources revealed that Kim's biggest worry wasn't merely about the spotlight, but rather the nature of the comments being made. The Kardashian clan has been under the spotlight and scrutiny for ages. This moment was said to hit differently since it was all about a child. So there's this report that says Kim got super protective after witnessing just how brutal and invasive some of the online comments turned out to be. So here's the scoop. North may seem all bold and sassy, but insiders are saying Kim Kardashian is all about keeping her little one grounded and shielded from any bad vibes for the time being. Sources say Kim is all about letting her daughter thrive at her own speed, steering clear of the constant chatter that comes with being in the spotlight. Meanwhile, Kanye West is spilling his own thoughts on the matter. Insiders are saying he totally backs North's creative vibe, but he's definitely leaning towards keeping her away from social media until she's a bit older. He's all about keeping her music and creativity in spaces where they can shine without the pressure of public scrutiny. It's like he wants to create a bubble where she can truly express herself without the noise of judgment. Even though she's taken a step back from social media, fans can't help but see how North is still setting trends effortlessly. Every time she steps out, whether it's for a concert, a fashion show, or a family gathering, it feels like the internet can't help but buzz about her stunning outfits and undeniable confidence. People are buzzing about how she's effortlessly stepping into the role of a young style icon, and it just feels so genuine. After taking a little time off from social media, whispers began to spread that North might be diving back into music, this time with her parents keeping a closer eye on her creative process. Insiders are whispering that Kim is all about keeping her future projects on lock, making sure everything is managed with the right oversight and a solid professional framework. Rumor has it that North might drop more tracks later this year, and we could see some collaboration with Kanye and other seasoned producers. Stay tuned for the tea! Insiders in the music scene are totally spilling the tea on her talent, and let me tell you, it's absolutely undeniable. Some say she's got her dad's knack for rhythm and creativity, mixed with her mom's killer instinct for branding and presentation. Some people are buzzing about the possibility that Kim might eventually assist North in launching a small fashion or music project, but for now, it's all just speculation. It's obvious that North is already exuding the same level of confidence and ambition that we see in both of her parents. Fans are totally split on this one. Some want her to just enjoy her childhood away from the spotlight, while others can't help but admire how she channels her feelings through art. But honestly, growing up in a family like hers, the attention is just part of the package, no matter what North chooses to do. So, it looks like Kim Kardashian has been stepping up her game lately. Sources are saying she's been way stricter, laying down some serious rules about school phone use and how much of North's life gets shared online. Interesting, right? Despite the new restrictions, North's name is still making waves online. With paparazzi snaps, secret studio clips, and endless fan speculation, she's always in the limelight, whether the family likes it or not. So, here's the tea. An entertainment insider spilled that North was basically born into the spotlight. She's not out there hunting for fame. It's like fame is just following her around. And honestly, that totally makes sense when you see how the attention just never seems to fade away. Even though both parents are all about keeping things safe and steady, it's obvious that North is already making waves in pop culture at just 12 years old. So, the buzz has changed gears once more, and now everyone's chatting about how her confidence is totally influencing her early public persona. At the latest family events and industry gatherings, North has totally been the talk of the town, being called outgoing, stylish, and surprisingly composed for someone her age. Those who have crossed paths with her can't help but notice the captivating blend of her dad's fearless vibe and her mom's refined elegance, striking a perfect harmony that grabs attention right away. So, here's the scoop. Insiders are saying that Kim is really trying to maintain a sense of normalcy behind the scenes. Interesting, right? At home, North is said to stick to rules like limited screen time and set study hours, with Kim making sure to keep things in check even with all the buzz around them. So, a family friend supposedly spilled the tea that Kim's main principle is pretty straightforward. Let North keep that creative spark alive while staying true to reality. So, here's the scoop. Kanye West is apparently all about supporting her music dreams, but he's keeping it all in check with some serious structure and control. Interesting, right? So, word on the street is that Kanye is stepping up as a mentor for North. He's been showing her the ropes on writing lyrics, understanding production, and emphasizing that music is all about artistry, not just a way to grab attention. Insiders say she's been hanging out in recording studios a lot lately, just soaking it all in, watching how the pros do their thing. Fans are totally buzzing about how North's personality just pops, even in the briefest clips, or those quick paparazzi snaps. She's got those clever one-liners down, exudes confidence like it's second nature in front of the camera, and her playful vibe feels totally effortless. People are buzzing about her confidence, which is something that not many kids her age seem to possess. Some think it's amazing, while others are a bit worried about it. There's been some buzz lately about Kim Kardashian possibly bringing North back to social media at some point, but this time around, it would definitely be with way more oversight. So here's the scoop. While nothing's set in stone, there's chatter that Kim might only make a move if she thinks the online scene is chill, more manageable, and not so intense. Right now, it seems like North's journey is being totally orchestrated behind the curtain. Her creativity is totally being nurtured, but there's definitely a strong push to keep her childhood safe and sound, even though the public just can't get enough. So many fans are totally worried about how tough it must be to grow up in the spotlight at just 12 years old. Online commentators have noted that gaining access to a huge audience and constant attention at such a young age can really complicate the journey to finding a sense of normalcy. Some think that taking a break from all the drama might actually be a smart move for her. They say it's all about giving her the chance to evolve, discover herself, and decide who she really wants to be, all without the spotlight pushing her back into the limelight too soon. People are saying that getting famous young can really mess with your head, especially in a world where social media keeps everything on blast forever. Every post, lyric, or video can totally stick around forever, making those early life choices feel even more significant. As the drama unfolds, fans are totally split between being all in and feeling a bit worried, keeping their eyes peeled to see where North's journey goes next. Some folks think it might be a smart move for Kim Kardashian to keep North out of the spotlight for now, letting her grow up a bit before she has to deal with all the craziness that comes with being famous. So it looks like Kim is taking a step back and really thinking about how much of her daughter's life is out there for everyone to see. This comes after all the buzz and criticism about North's music and fashion choices. Interesting, right? So here's the scoop. Kim is all about keeping her daughter's innocence intact while also letting her creativity flourish in a positive environment. Sounds like a solid plan, right? So here's the scoop on Kanye West. Even though he's been keeping a low profile lately, sources say he's super protective of North. He really wants her to soak up all the joys of childhood for as long as she can. Fans are totally buzzing about this situation on social media, with a lot of people wishing that North gets the chance to just be herself, away from all the cameras, headlines, and online chatter. It's obvious that everyone is totally captivated by her story and can't wait to see what happens next. So, what's the tea? Spill it. Should North just chill and stay out of the limelight for now? Or is it actually cool for her to express herself creatively while she's still young? So, do you think Kim and Kanye are totally nailing this situation? Or would you have gone about it in a different way? Spill the tea. Drop your opinions in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with all your friends who are obsessed with the Kardashian scene. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop for the next juicy update. Catch you in the next one!